Her hands closed lightly around the hilt of the katana. Feeling the key in her fingertips, she drew the blade slowly, watched the light shimmer across its curve, and struck in a single devastating sweep. Then, for a heartbeat, everything felt still. The watermelon yawned open, lazily. Noodle turned to see Chiyoko, standing in the porch of her wooden house, carrying a binder of scrolls under one arm. The old lady's face crinkled with its familiar smile, worry creeping at the edges.
"Time for Tamagashuri has passed, Nodoka-chan,"
she said, beckoning Noodle inside. Noodle sheathed the katana, then stopped for a moment, to gaze at the scene beyond Chiyoko's terrace. Tiled rooftops ran down the hillside to the ocean, like giant steps. She heard the shouts of fishermen as they hung out their nets. Far off, a pair of dolphins danced in the bay. This place was beginning to feel like home, and now she'd have to leave it behind. Inside the small house, Chiyoko was kneeling on the tatami floor amidst a sea of unfurled scrolls. Each was inscribed with spidery scripts and woodblock prints of ghastly creatures right out of a fairy tale, a really violent one.
"The Book of 100 Demons, even older than I am,"
Chiyoko said, thumbing through the cracked parchments.
"Oni, Kitsune, Basan, all mere fleas compared to
Chiyoko found the scroll she sought.
Maazu, the shapeshifter."
She whispered its name, as if somehow the thing might hear her. Chiyoko narrowed her gaze as she read the parchment, her demeanor darkening.
"Nodoka-chan, I am afraid it will be very dangerous,"
she said at last.
"Maazu will soon amass unthinkable power. Our only chance is to stop him now.
Then she said what they both knew.
You must leave tonight."
Beyond the window, daylight was already fading. Noodle gazed out, watching a butterfly flit past, almost invisible among the lotus flowers. Doubt suddenly stole across her face. She turned back to Chiyoko.
"If its shape can change, how will I find it?"
"Follow the trail of devastation,"
Chiyoko said, a grim smile appearing for a moment, then fading. She began digging further into the pile of scrolls.
"You must ask Jinmenju, the all-seeing tree,"
she announced, unraveling a parchment.
"It can see through any deception. There is such a tree in the mountains. You will need a guide to get there. I would go with you, but I am not as young as I was. My adventuring days are long behind me."
Chiyoko padded across the floor, sliding open the screen door to her bedroom. In a moment she returned, palms clasped, her fingers parted to reveal a tiny yellow bird. It flapped into the air and circled the room, light as a leaf in the breeze, then landed on Noodle's shoulder, where it bowed politely.
"Hato knows the way,"
Chiyoko said.
"Follow him, and don't stand for any of his nonsense."
Chiyoko looked at Noodle with fierce eyes.
"The ancients could not destroy Maazu. It cost many lives just to trap it. Now it's up to you, Nodoka-chan. Fate has brought you here to finish this."
After a breath, she brightened.
"But before you go, we will have tea. Where's that watermelon?"
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank these patrons and channel members for making GP Reads possible. Lily Ardette, Free Spirit Katie, Dobby's Music, Jerry Mullins, CNK114, Granny Monster, and Agnieszka. Thank you all again for allowing me to do what I love. If you'd like to have your name on this list, you can join any tier on the Patreon linked below or join this YouTube as a channel member. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out!